Hi, you are welcome to Math class. Now today we want to look at the question under logical reasoning. And let's solve the questions today. Let A be the statement prime numbers are divisible by 2, and B to be the statement integers are whole numbers. Find the truth values of the following if A implies B is the main theorem. Now, the first thing to do here is to get the truth value of A and the truth value of B. So here, what is going to be the truth value of A? Prime numbers are divisible by 2. That is false, because prime numbers have only 2 divisible, 1 and itself. So, and the prime number is not divisible by 2. So that implies false. Now, the second statement, B, integers are whole numbers. That is actually the definition of integers. Integers are whole numbers. So that is true. We have B to be true. Okay, so now the question asks us to find the truth values of the following if A implies B is the main theorem. Now let's look at the first one we have here. Converse. What is the notation for converse? If this is the main theorem, converse is just going to be the reverse of this. That's going to be B implies A. Right? So this is converse. So you can substitute the value of A and B. So that gives you B is true. We have true implies A is false. False. Now true implies false. The answer is false. Now for you to be able to understand this question, the solution, very well, you must understand this table. It's going to be F when you have A, B, and A implies B. So this is true, true, false, false. This is true, false, true, false. And then true implies true. True implies true is true. True implies false is false. False implies true is true. And false implies false is true. Okay, so this table you must master it very well. So it's going to help you now in solving this question. Now let's look at the second one. B. We have inverse. Inverse. What is the notation for inverse? That is negation of A implies negation of B. Negation of A implies negation of B. Alright? We just substitute negation of A. What is A? A is false. So that means negation of false implies negation of B is true. Negation of true. And that gives you what's negation of false? Negation of false is true. So that's true implies negation of true is false. And the true implies false is what? It's going to give you false. Active. True implies false is false. So the result is false. Okay? So now let's move to the third one. That's contrapositive. Contrapositive. So contrapositive is negation, it's not the reverse of inverse. Negation of B implies negation of A. Okay, so you substitute here. That's going to be negation of B is what? B is true. Negation of true implies negation of A is what? False. Negation of false. And negation of true is what? False. Implies negation of false, and that is true. So false implied true is what? Is true. And that means our result is true. So the truth value for contrapositive is true. Now, the last one is this. We have a biconditional A or negation of B. Okay, to do this, let's just substitute. Our A is false and B is what? True. So let's substitute. We have A, which is what? Which is false. Biconditional false or negation of true, because B is true. Okay, so now let's settle this. So now this is going to give us false biconditional false or false, because negation of true is false. Okay, so from here now, we now have false biconditional false or false is false. So we have false. And then from here, false biconditional false. The result is going to be true. We have true. So and that's going to be our answer. Don't forget this one, we have the truth table for biconditional. We have A, B, and this is A biconditional B. So what we have: true, true, false, false, true, false, true, false. So true biconditional true, that's true. True biconditional false, that's false. False biconditional true is false. False biconditional false, that is true. So you take time and master this. This is going to help in solving this. So you can see now, false biconditional false. The result is true. And that is what we have here. So I want to believe that you have gained one or two things